Sage back with kingmaker, of course, and we just got finished doing the troll king. Leveled up, did out loot, did some other stuff. I forgot I forgot my kingdom stuff here, I think, or whatever. Now I have to figure out where in the world do I go from here? Hold up. Come back here. No. I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Finish talking to people. I know it's a long, boring thing, but I kind of want to get out of the way. But I forgot who I've got left. I haven't done Octavia on purpose. Let's go out of here. Let's get out of here first. I did. I did. I think I did. I think I did Tristan. Could you perhaps speak a bit more slowly? Come on, tell me why you left Absalom. I insist. Very well, as you wish, Your Grace. It was with a woman. When I was still young, I fell in love with the daughter of a judge. An important person, Absalom. For many years, I tried to win her heart, but she was cold as stone. I should have given up, but it's not my character. And I didn't manage to win her love, but I was ready for it. As Abadar is my witness, the flames of hell burned inside this woman. I could not live with her for even 6 months. Tenors and passion one day, screaming and scandal the next. Sometimes she'd break into my office during meetings to make a jealous scene. And sometimes pulling my colleague from the finest taverns in town. I couldn't sleep. I was nervous all the time. And it started to affect my business. I realized there was nothing else to do but run. Leaving her and remaining in the city would be impossible, even in a city such as Absalom. I decided never to return. And I still fear that wild cat of a woman would follow my trail. Although sometimes after a couple of jars of wine, I still remember her. Perhaps it was I who unleashed this tornado on her. Somehow I behaved differently. Okay.
I'll go ahead.
Tell me about Abadar. Have I done this guy? Okay, I'm gonna go talk to him now. Tell me about yourself. Life story is open to you. You deserve to ask. Where are you from? Thuvia, far south. Thuvia. Osirian and godless Rabadon. Oh, that. A desert that treats the sun orchid like gold. Father took me to Absalom when I was 13. Never been to my homeland since. Roads always led north in Absalom. Where'd you learn to use bow? One wayfarer, traveled through the Northlands countless times, guarded trade caravans, those who paid with gold dealt with merchants, those who wanted to pay with steel dealt with me. Do you worship Torag? Yes, all the gods are even eyes of men back in the motherland. Choose one that fit best. Though he's a dwarf god, he shrugs and glances at his longbow. Used to guard decent men and craft bows. Torag blesses guards and crafters. You have family? No. Mother died early, father died later. Wife Amanda and daughter Clarissa died recently. Torag bless their souls. Tell me about Amanda and Clarissa. Why ask? Love them. Change the subject. Life. Tell me about life in Stonelands. Happy pages of life. Good recall. Hunts hurts to come back. How did you end up in the Stonelands? Got married, crossed northern lands, back and forth for a long time. Often came to Stonelands. Spent nights in Bristol Hall. Recognized the men there, and she recognized me. One day realized leaving wasn't desirable anymore. How long have you lived in the Stonelands for long? Too long. Forgot how to defend. Too short. Not enough to raise a daughter. Depends on how you measure time. Do you like it in this country? Yes, but the Stonelands have no credit in that. See many places worth staying always pass by. People by your side are more important than wood hills and woods hills around you. Found those people here. Tell me again about the trolls attacking the village. They attacked at night, slaughtered everyone. We all knew about trolls, never thought they would come to the village, never believed. They came before dawn, plundered houses, killed dogs, cows, people. They ate and gathered everything they could and left. Tell me about the wolf. Not mine, never wanted a pet, never needed one, but I couldn't, so the trolls defend the village, just called for help. Everything grew dark for a while. For a moment, Fana came back with the tongue of this dog on my face. You should accept his help. He's absolutely loyal to you. Never called for a dog. Guess he could be accepted. Just don't know. Aren't you going to give him a proper name? Not mine. A name would make him mine. What's your plans for the future? To protect you doesn't matter. I'm sorry for your loss. You couldn't tell me. Talking with you already helps. You're not much to talk about, right? Someone has to be to balance you. hell's the tavern at it? Really? Did I talk to Tristan? Did I talk to Mary? Really? I want to speak with you about what happened at Elba Camp. It was an interesting experience. It seems to me the experience changed you. Yes, it's true. It's strange. I do not think more about those who've killed me. I should crave revenge, but I do not. Time and again, I remember that moment when the power of my gift brought that young elf back from the dead. It was exciting. For the second time in my life, I felt her divine presence, the power of my gift, power itself. It's unlike a wonderful blessing, but by my own will, I can wrest someone's beauty out of time and into eternity to preserve them in this world forever. I don't know, but your power does intrigue me. It intrigues me as well. Sometimes it feels like two forces are fighting inside of me. One is my logical side, which strives to understand my gift, to evaluate and calculate the consequences and limits of its potential. The other is deep and hidden. It laughs at the first and urges me to simply enjoy the power. I've been given to breathe in it. Which side will win? Someday we'll find out. Before raising that elf woman as did, you said she looked like Nortellera. Who's that? That is my daughter. Did I mention her earlier? I should say the resemblance turned out to be superficial. Norte would not have reacted so cowardly. If she rose as undead, I was a good enough teacher to raise her strong, restrained, sensible, and able to evaluate her situation before acting. She would have weighed everything thoughtfully rather than immediately pleading for death. Now, I got one more though. I don't know where they're at.
The path is clear.
Who the hell is that? Oh. I don't know where those other two are at.
Tread lightly.
Well, I didn't have too much left, apparently.
Let us be careful.
Is she in this house? I can't believe it. Look at this. If it isn't Baron himself, I thought Jin folks didn't hang around their subjects' homes. Forgive him, Your Grace. He gets a big mouth. He's got a big mouth, so big that when he comes in to visit someone, his tongue enters first and talks rubbish for a few minutes before the rest of his head shows up. These two are trying to say that your visit is a great honor to us. How can we help you? Don't say that we can't. There are many things we can do. Just try us. Tell me about yourself. Anytime. If there's nothing else, you always have a lot of stories. Asking you will tell us. How do you know Kaliki? Our elder, she's the best. We've known her for many years, though. At first, we didn't know she's a tiefling like us. One time we prepared for a lot of different sweets and wanted to sell them. We were sitting in the street. They don't let you into the market without a fee. Then there were boys and girls in wonderful dress, obviously rich or noble. With them, an emberkin so beautiful. She wanted to buy some sweets from us, but her friends scoffed at us and took her away. That was Kaliki. She was only pretending to be an asthma using an illusion. And Kaliki fell in love right away. Hey, what are you looking at? It's the truth. Well, she found us later and brought us our sweets and started to keep an eye on us. She called us the Sweet Teeth ever since. Elder, we'd be lost without her. Why'd you leave Kadira? It's all because of the cult of the Dawnflower, the ones who honor Serenray for the cemetery she holds in her hand, not for her kindness and mercy. They look at you tiefling like a hound looks at its prey, like, we can see what's inside you, you're just waiting to do some evil. So we gather secretly with our other tieflings and genie offspring to discuss how life is not so good for us in Kadira, and how we could change everything, and then they decided we were conspirators. Our elder won't tell you this. She smiles like that, but she's the one who saved us from the raid. She ran to us to brought up the cult soldiers so we could get away. The forces of nature had given her quite some power. It wasn't for her, I don't know what would have happened. Maybe we'd just been exiled, but I don't think so. Everything is strange here. The ground is cold. The trees are so green it hurts to look at them. And even the sky is strange. It's like we're in another world. We find something new every day. It's great. It's a shame that it's so cold all the time, though. But then again, it keeps changing. Snow, rain, whirlwind, storms, and lightning, and after that, a rainbow. It's beautiful. And the people here in Kadira, everyone in space is either servile or arrogant. Everyone is looking for someone to bow to or look down in. It's so different here. Everyone is certain master. Even land bandits on the high road. Of course, they'll take your boots off with you, but with respect from one person to another. Did you see that? My sister had all three of her empty-handed friends right on her tail. They used to follow her around Kadira. They know both of us very well. Couldn't we just send them away somewhere? Oh, and by the way, hello. Alright. I wanted to ask you about a few questions about your past. That's the reason I want to know about your substitute companions. Tell me the story of you and your sister from the beginning. Oh my god. The beginning of the story is quite unexciting. My sister and I were born in Kadira, a place most unsuitable for tieflings. The people there honor the radiant Serenray and think of themselves as guardians of the good. Of course, no one threw us in a dungeon right away or tried to kill us for no reason. But we could forget about social status. It's impossible to rise from rags in that country where they value connections and reputation more than gold. Since then, they looked on us as evil creatures, vicious and unpredictable. Now it's entirely false. But what is truth, generally speaking? I've always known what I was worth and what lot I deserved. If superstitions stand in the way of achieving a goal, there's no reason to shed a tear. Better to use those same superstitions to your own ends. I must say, in Kadira, they idolize ASMRs almost as passionate as they hate tieflings. So I thought that with a lot of effort, I could pass as one, and the Master of Fire could be mistaken for a sign of Serenray's goodwill. Of course, the masquerade of sophistication required a little outside help. I made a contact with a resourceful devil who calls himself the Forefather. He wove an illusion over me and my sister, hiding our teeth and features from everyone. I hope this doesn't shock you. It's not that I wanted to bind myself to a powerful and devious creature, but what choice did I have? To wash bowls at a caravanserai until the end of my days? That wouldn't just be a waste of that priceless gem that I am. I'd be burdened with caring for Kaliki, that any walking virtue was totally unfit for a hard life. No one is inherently good or evil, only our intentions are. Wise words, if only there were more in this world who think as you do. Anyway, it's all in the past now. The contract was nulled by my death. Now I'm free to live as I wish. What was the agreement you made with the devil? I had to spend the whole evening telling you all the details. Contracts require thoughtfulness and accuracy, especially ones like this. But put it simply, I was to do as he commanded and return to grant me a powerful illusion which would make my sister and I indistinguishable from Emerkin, descendants of Peri. The contract included a number of caveats and limitations. In particular, tasks that the devil would give me could do me no harm. The contract didn't involve my soul. On the contrary, it bound me until my death, but no longer. What assignments did the devil give you? You'd be amazed. Included fighting evil. The forefather comes from a line of apostate Dells or Demabigas. They live for one goal only, to turn people's souls away from serving away any god but Asmodeus. Our Demabiga made a nest for himself in Gadira long ago, finding special pleasure in enslaving the servants of Serenray. Nothing helps turn souls away from a faith better than fanatics of the faith. You have no idea how often the zealous servants of the good in the struggle against evil have pushed others into the arms of the very same evil. That's why the forefathers sent me to serve the followers of the cult of the Dawnflower. Unlike the old church of Serenray, those cultists celebrate the goddess more for her warrior aspect than for mercy. Oh my god. My duties included seeking out secret cults of demon and daemon worshippers and other springs of evil in that sun-swept land of Kadira. Real or imaginary questions, suspicions, public trials, 1 or 2 exemplary executions, and fears sink its claws into the hearts of the weak and doubtful. How can a good goddess allow this? What if I'm next? Those who are entertaining such doubts would soon hear a knock on their door from a messenger of hell, offering a simple solution, protection, and prosperity in return for the souls. That's how I aided the legions of hell, by working under Serenray's sunny banner. What's it like living in disguise as Asmers? We lived for a few years under this disguise, getting a certain status, affluence, and crowds of gullible suitors. In time, I found a patriot from among the followers of the cult of Dawnflower, a man of great wealth, which is a personal army of mercenaries, who roamed the lands of Kadira night and day, seeking out monsters and those who worshipped them. I quickly became his confidant and joined the army. All as the forefather desired. Perhaps that is why the devil agreed to give us the appearance of Ismers. Everything was going perfectly, but then Kaliki, that silly child, got herself mixed up with a band of tiefling renegades, who were too cowardly and stupid to achieve anything in their lives by their own wits. They organized something like a secret society and gathered in the evenings in their huts. They spoke of opening everyone's eyes and making them treat them, the outcasts, with dignity. Sooner or later, they would have done something stupid and gotten themselves caught. I brought my sister down with them, so I helped them a little and put my patrons' people on their track. Though I could help people like Kaliki from her foolishness. On the night of the raid, for some reason, I told her the truth. I thought I could explain to her that our actions were threatening our secret. I thought she would reason. But nothing worked out as one plans. She hurried off to warn her friends and fell into the hands of the cult of Dawnflower. The disguise was unmasked, and with it my own as well. On sands and skis, I can't imagine the rage my noble patron felt. Ace Asmar, our competent, turned out to be a treacherous tiefling. I had no interest in learning how far he'd go in his rage, and immediately set off to flee. Alas, as soon as he found out what happened, the remaining members of the cult of demon worshippers who I once helped to disperse quickly tracked me down. He summoned a soul eater who cut my life short, and my story was at its end. Tell me about how you were resurrected. Better ask Kaliki about that. When she learned my death, she pleaded that the god of unparalleled powers, and his herald agreed to return to me to life. But in the state we're in now, only one of us can be in the material plane at a time. Meanwhile, the other sleeps in a special demi-plane. What happened at Jemani's mansion? You know the fun part of our story. When Nithis returned me to life, the poor hungry soul eater started following me my trail again. He cannot discover me so long as I live, disguised as Kaisi. But he keeps trying. There's one reason why my sister and I never stay in one place for long. We move north, living here and there until we reach rest stop. Lady Jemani's offer was simply too tempting. Bring some pathetic bandits to heal and receive a baron in return? Of course. Kaisi could never be a baroness, but the adventure itself was an intriguing opportunity. Besides, I was in desperate need of distraction, so I showed up at the reception, made some valuable connections. I witnessed the attack of the unlucky assassin, but then unfortunately missed out on all the fun. The moment I ran through the fire at the mansion, I was carried away to the dinner plane, and Kaliki came forth to deal with consequences. You know the rest. How does it work in your living terms? By the power of Nethys, my sister and I cannot meet. For as soon as one of us appears in the material plane, the other is immediately spirited away in our Dimmic plane. There we sleep until it's time to switch back. The Dimmic plane, by the way, is full of elemental energy, which is wonderful for restoring our strength. It's a pity this ability came after we paid such a heavy price. I would have avoided my painful death, and I long to see my sister again. And since you're here, to show my gratitude for everything. The Dimmic plane nourishes us, and it keeps us from all kinds of troubles, but the price is hard to live and make plans when at any moment you can be pulled from reality. Only to return after a few days or even weeks. I'm glad that, thanks to you, we have now at least learned to control the process. Do you like it in the Stonelands? I prefer large and bustling cities to backwards, but on the other hand, the chance to build up a whole state from nothing is so tempting. I don't like chaos, though I've learned that at times I won't be able to play by the rules. So here's my answer. With some effort and right investments, your dominions might become someday. Tell me about your sister. We are at our 8th summer when Kaliki, the spring of my soul, has got angry at me and chucked a bunch of desert thistles in my hair. I had to cut them, and afterwards, that's why you have to suffer like it. That's what you have to suffer if life rewards you with a sibling. Though I should say that very evening I burned her favorite dress. With great trouble and comes great satisfaction. Tell me about Kadira. Kadira is part of the Padash Empire of Kalish, a great thriving state. Don't think me rude, but the northern states are but a pale shadow of my homeland. Only Teldor at its height could compete with us, though it's long since lost its power. My land is wealthy, powerful, and full of opportunities for anyone cunning enough to seize them. Today they're all devoted to serenity and the whole array of superstitions that go along with it. Look at your golden-haired boy priest. All I see at once is what exactly makes living Kadira so unbearable, despite all its grandeur. I want to talk to you about what it means to be tiefling. Admit it, you like my horns, or is it the tail? I do. The horns and tail make you special, and that's it. I've known enough to speak curiosity. How are tieflings born? We're born in ancestor land with a powerful and evil outsider. To be a devil, a demon, or some other dark creature. Many mortals do this, believe me. Either for power or pleasure, their heritage can be hidden for many generations and can manifest in many ways. It's difficult to find two similar tieflings. Which outsider do you and your sister descend from? From a devil, I can even guess which one. Of all the infernal beings worshipped in Kadira, the whole queen Mathalas must be venerated. Secretly, of course, servants record frequently these lands, and they have trails. Do you think the disc eclipse has reacted strangely? Maybe. My sister and I have tried to figure out what happened, but I failed. We need a real specialist in sort of magic. A specialist I can't even imagine. I can definitely say that the disc hasn't been destroyed. It seems to have become a part of my connection with my sister, helping us to move between the material plane and our demi-plane. We'll continue to explore this new ability. Maybe we'll learn to more at some point. Tell me, what made you stay here after the relic? After we found your relic? A fair question, you see. There's an important detail about how I died and returned to life. I was killed by a repulsive creature called the Soul Eater. After the spellcaster aims it at its victims, the wretch will chase it tirelessly and endlessly. But when I was returned to life, the Soul Eater lost its prey. But it's still chasing me, and might show up at any time. It'd be much easier for me if I could meet it here, surrounded by experienced monster hunters ready to protect a poor future from danger. I won't let anyone hurt you. We'll deal with the beast when it shows up. Talk to your sister. With that stiff? Very well, I'll get her. So long. I'm glad to see you at my hearth. Have you seen the sweet teeth? I can't get them out of the house, and I'm so scared they'll suspect something real or secret. Kenris and mine, I wish I could keep them busy somehow. Out of town, but away. Anyway, welcome. Let's talk about how you are now. As you will. Do you worship Nephthys? Tell me about him again. Nephthys is god of magic. There are no limits to his power. He was born human, but achieved such unparalleled mastery of magic that he gained divine power. He is the embodiment of paradoxes, contradictions, and making the impossible come true. I called on him at the moment of my greatest need, and he, through his herald, helped me when all the kind and merciful gods fell silent. But I'm no naive worshiper. The gods, especially him, are powerful and unpredictable besides. He's hardly interested in my gratitude. But I do honor those who help me. Who is your stable at the Archthenian? That's his herald and his creation. She's a living whirlwind of magical energy. An amazing, powerful creature. She often takes interest in the business of mortals and manifests Nephthys' will. In our case, I think she's done both. The Archthenian wanted to intervene and help, but she told us that Nephthys was aware of what happened. It's so strange to think that a deity turned his eyes on you only for a minute. Tell me about your sister. My sister and I, we were twins, but we were different day as night. She was named Kenra, which means silent flame in our tribe's language, and I'm named Kaliki, silent storm. Kenra was born a few minutes before me. I suppose that just elbowed me out of the way of our mother's womb to become the firstborn. Being the first, that's what she always craved. I never felt offended by it, though. Whenever the storm clouds gathered above our heads, heralding danger until my sister walked forward once ahead, tightly holding my hand. No, I wonder. How'd you end up in Bondi's mansion? Oh, I can't answer that question. The place you met at the reception shop was Kenra at the time. You had me racking my brains. The girl shoots up, acting like she wants to be my friend, and the next moment turns her nose up like she's seeing me for the first time. Then you begin to imagine what it's like for us. People approach me all the time, start talking like they're my friends, and I just stand there, trying to remember lines from the diary. It's the gnome with the blue hair, a new admirer, who has twice given me flowers, or the gnome banker, which discussed my investments in the tour of Lebanon's mines. What did you decide to remain in my lands after you found and activated the relic? You could have left. I like to live here for the first time since fleeing Kadira. I feel like there's a place in the world I call home. And besides, I probably should have brought this up myself, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. I'm very, very worried about the poor fellow. The devil my sister made a contract with long ago Kadira. Kadira thinks he's no longer a threat to us since her death and know the contract. But I don't believe such a creature can ever live in peace. I'd like there to be someone besides me who can rely on in case he shows up. You can rely on me. We'll find a way to deal with the devil. So long. Maybe I can get them to do something. Let's see if we can complete my task. The road through Barnhold to Talon's Peaks is terribly inconvenient. Try to find a way a better one past the Shriek Hills. Looking for notes, we can do that. Alright, time to get out of here. I don't know where I'm going. Let's go back. I might be able to afford that after all. And that's 2d6 of power. That's
The path
huge.
is clear.
Hey, caravan!
Oh, Hasu. Shrewd is a merchant. I like it though. I like people who know which side of the bread is buttered. What were you haggling about? Some trinket. I don't remember what it was like. I was just haggling with Hasu. It's like a little game and a little flirting. Will you take a walk with me? Are you not tired of walking all the time after chasing all those monsters and bandits nearby through the nearby swamps? Our bandit's always so busy. Well, go look for someone else to tease. Octavia, I forgot about her. Totally forgot. I might just wait on that actually. But I need to go talk to Octavia. Could you tell me about your childhood, please? Too little. Some scraps of memories and no more than that. What exactly do you remember? Nothing special. Some images of faraway past, that's all. I do remember wooden table legs. The paint on them was peeling off, and I was standing on my toes trying to peek at what was like, what was on the table. I remember the wild rose by the window. It kept me up at night, scratching those glasses with its gnarled branchlets. I do remember my mother's blue dress. It was a trifle battered, but it smelled of lavender. I guess it's all not much there, right? All those memories, like they're not mine at all. I recall some images, and I know I should feel something about them, but I don't remember what exactly I should feel. So let them rot in a swamp with tatzelworms. My life's good enough without them. What do you know about your parents? You're a half-elf, right? Am I? You know, I think you might be right. I'm rather slim and tall, and I can see well in dim light. They're a bit pointed, but yes, I'm definitely half-elf. Let's think about that logically. So my mother was an elf, my father was a human, or maybe it was the other way around, and maybe my mother was a... So that's it. Now you know as much about my parents as I do. Do you remember how you were enslaved? I clearly remember the man who took me away from the home. He was big, with a huge pot belly, shaggy beard. I was afraid he would eat me. Anyway, he didn't stay with me long. He gave me to his slave accomplice, and I never saw him again. When my mother was giving me to him, she was crying. I can still barely hear her quiet voice, but I can't recall her words, her face behind the tears. Just a labyrinth smell, a tickle in my nose, and I wanted to sneeze. Did my mother sell me into slavery? But then, why was she crying at it? And if she didn't want me to be a slave, why didn't she try to save me? One more riddle from the past I don't care to solve. What's beyond horrible of being unable to recall your childhood? I will recall my childhood in rather bright details. It was spent in dirty barracks. I wore clean pits of rags and slept on a straw mattress and slept on a proper bed. Though I understand what you mean. You know, to be honest, I'm not sure I want to remember any childhood before slavery. But to remember what I lost would probably just bring back more pain, so it's good that I don't remember much of anything. What kind of relationship do you have with Ragnar? We were together. The way you were together sounded unconvincing. Is something wrong? You notice, well, I didn't mean that. I'll have to explain. I'm not sure how to put it correctly. You see, Reg seems to treat me like he's his property. He's always kind to me, and it feels good when we travel together and when we share a blanket campsite. But he always calls me my Octavia. I told him over and over again that I don't belong to anyone. That's my own. I stay with him by my own free will. He grins when I say that. I bet he likes to think that I'm his. Never mind that, I'll sort it out somehow. When did you meet Reg? Years ago, when I was studying magic at Maestro Janusz's. Reg was a student though you couldn't actually say he was really studying anything. Reg had his own way to cast spells. But he never needed Maestro's instruction. You see, unlike wizards, Reg draws power directly from his innate bloodline abilities. Janus didn't realize the nature of Reg's powers when he took the young boy as his new student. And when he finally understood them, he just taught the neighbors that half-orc to control his powers to avoid harming himself or the others. Reg and I had been together ever since. We could both use magic, but more importantly, we both crave freedom. We used to vow to each other that someday we'd break free from variable captivity or that trying together. I guess it's good that we fulfilled only the first part of that vow. You owe him that much? I don't like this owe word. I don't owe anything to anybody. Everything I do of my own free will. But to answer your question, yes, Reg has done a lot for me. I can't count how many times he was whipped by master because of me, how many times he took the blame for my dogs. He never complained when they dragged him, beaten and covered in blood, to the slave barracks. He just groaned and clenched his fist when I bandaged his wounds with scraps of filthy clothing. Like his slaves and free people, I wouldn't be me if not for him. The fact that Reg is so impulsive, doesn't that bother you? All that is a very delicate matter. Reg means a lot to me, and he endured a lot for me, but some parts of him just scare me. He becomes extremely bloodthirsty when it comes to slavers. Don't get me wrong, I hate slavers with all my heart, and do a lot to cleanse the world of their filth, but Reg, he'll do anything, understand absolutely anything, afraid that anger might kill everything good in him. I'm tempted to talk to him about it many times, but he just won't listen. He becomes even angrier about it after our conversations. You worship Kalista, right? Yes, many slaves only thanks to many slaves survived only thanks to their faith. Some lived hoping for a day when a good deity would deliver them. Some even offered deals to the evil gods. But me and Reg, Kalista has taught us the most important things. Expect no gifts from above, rely on ourselves, never forgive those who wronged us, but at the same time savor every droplet of pressure we can squeeze from our bleak days. It's amazing how after all your hardships, you still remain so cheerful and optimistic. I try not to view my life as a never-ending course of sufferings. Yes, I've had my share of hard times, but I do not need to recall them. After all, with the bad things, I've had some good things, as well as I had a dream and followed it, and eventually it came true. Following the path, I met Reg, and you know I'm free and I'm surrounded by friends. I just have to ask, how did you manage to look so gorgeous even even when we're out in the middle of nowhere? Oh, so you notice, my appearance is a result of daily efforts. It's not easy. Do you know how much time it takes to create good makeup, to manage a dress, even with the help of magic? So if someday you wake up early, an hour before dawn or so, you can actually check on me. You'll see how I prepare myself for a few days. Oh, Octavia, the flower of the stolen land. You're as beautiful as you are dangerous. You strike down monsters with your spells, and you strike down people with your beauty. Oh, you're a real sweet talker. I feel all blush. Well, now I have to pay even more attention to my looks. For now, I know for sure that there's someone who appreciates my efforts. Alright, that takes care of that. I've got to get this. I just thought about the whip. I've got to be sure I have it. Where's that whip at?
I'll go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not. I know I haven't gotten out of here yet, but I'm still trying to think of where I'm going before I go there and who I want to take.
Let's head out.
Say, please. Really? I don't know where I'm going. I got the party I kind of want to mess around with. Oh, I'll come back. Hold on. Break time. Alright, I was thinking about something when I came back. I'm not sure what these places are. Oh, alright. Secluded ledge. I know I haven't really been east. It's just west. I need to keep going, apparently. I don't even know what Pitax is. But I was thinking, why not Tenebra's Depths? I've got a bard who would have some knowledge of this place. You know, I've got people with trickery.
I feel tired.
I'm thinking about writing a series of essays about Kadira. It's such an amazing place. An oasis at the border of two civilizations, you might say.
What region of Kadira would you like to write about, Master Jubilost? Our land is vast and diverse, and there are as many tribes living there as there are in all the river kingdoms.
I feel tired.
What the fuck is going on? Jesus. I'm just trying to
I'm
get
so
there.
happy I dropped by Lady Jamandi's that evening. We had some fun, burnt a few assassins, and made a valuable acquaintance.
What are you so happy about? It's true, we might not have met otherwise, but a lot of people died that night.
I want to simply go up there. Explore the dungeon. Is it Dwarven?
Tread lightly. let us be careful.
Okay. Ah, damn it. Go back.
I'll go ahead.
Because I just saw that guy there. I don't know how I missed him. Hello, my friend. You went to look your finest. I'm here. The best wares and a barest price in all the tenebrous depths. Who are you? I'm an honest guy. I stand here honestly welcoming heroes and seeing them up to a piece of glory. Honestly collect the gear from the breathless corpse and honestly sell it to the next heroes. Does Zeller allow your pillaging? What could he have a problem with? I'm betraying no one. I attack no one. I just pick up things that belong to no one, find them new owners. Perfectly honest, isn't it? Besides, the scaly worm would be so bored without me. He never has anyone to talk to. Alright, let's see what you got. Alright, we'll just go back then. Alright, fine. I've got 2 healers. Some missile stuff. Almost everyone's a spellcaster. I just kind of noticed that too.
The path is clear.
There's nothing over here at all.
Let's make this quick.
What the hell is this? A were-rat? Rat swarm. I don't know if she's got. Does she even have?
A clever ploy.
I'm worried they might come after her. like it. Well, she is melee, so whatever then. Just glad I happened to get some of these. Maybe I should do fire. I don't know how many. Oh. I am kind of curious to see how that would work.
Taste my fury.
Never mind then.
Serves you right.
Once he picked it up at least.
Primitives.
Repent. Oof.
Unworthy. This is going to hurt.
You deserved it.
Ow. Let's head out. I've spotted something.
Who's got the higher trick? That's a good question. 11, 15, 13.
I wrote it like I saw it. Anything else? I see something. And Lindsay was called forth.
Yes, she was.
Applause, please. Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration. Any last wishes?
Here comes the big dog.
Burn. Flames take you. Wretched things.
Wretched, yeah, but you.
Will they ever learn?
This is where I step in.
Your life ebbs low.
Taste my fury. Despicable. How curious.
Tread lightly. Something here.
We'll do it the hard way.
We will. I don't know, I'm kind of curious to see what it does.
This is going to hurt.
A fine use of my talents.
Serves you right.
All right, now.
Burn.
A clever ploy.
Direwolf.
Advance.
You deserved it.
What a waste.
A solid plan.
flames take you.
Adventures call to them. Applause, please.
The path is clear. We should prepare.
Magritio, Turino.
Anything is possible. I failed. I'm sorry.
I wasn't thinking about lower religion because guess who could have got that? $12, $14. Wow.
And so they walked on.
Damn it.
Who will prevail? Doesn't matter.
Clerk has come a long way, I must say. I'll hold off. I want to know what she can do here.
Taste my fury.
Ha! Primitive.
I'll let.
Forwards!
There's a whole bunch of them. Wow.
Become as dust.
Any last wishes?
Ona Adayana.
This is going to hurt.
Will they ever learn?
Aim carefully.
repent.
This is where I step in.
Unworthy. Burn.
A fine use of my talents.
Attack! I've spotted something.
Serves you right.
Flames take you.
A clever ploy. Amateurs!
Just letting the ink dry. Anything else?
Primitives!
A solid plan.
It's just not my lucky day. What troubles you?
So, any brilliant ideas? You can thank me now.
I'll go ahead.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Unimosi travisi.
Your life ebbs low.
Taste my fury.
Will they ever learn?
Forwards!
This is
No,
going
damn it!
to hurt.
Fuck! God damn, man. Fuck.
You deserved it.
Wretched things.
People are hurt. Trying to think here. Let's do that.
Oh, sorry. Was lost in thought.
That works.
Everyone counts on me.
Inimosi, travisi.
Okay.
Patience.
I just wonder if there's more I can add to people right now while I am thinking about it.
State your desire.
Lindsay the Magnificent? Lindsay the Illustrious? Something more simple, like Lindsay the Great? Maybe Lindsay the Indecisive.
Command me.
See now. So oh, well, I didn't know it took me outside. But it's handy.
Let us
Enjoy your final moments.
A fine use of my talents.
Burn.
No, damn it! It's pissing me off.
Any last wishes?
What a waste.
A clever ploy.
aim carefully.
What the fuck's going on here? What the hell's going on?
Flames take you.
Got some hit points.
Yes. Despicable.
Become as dust.
You know what? That's interesting.
Attack!
Taste my fury.
Weird tigers, a little bit tougher. Really? I've got to get more meat threat. That.
This is where I step in.
Advance. Yeah.
Repent.
Ha! Primitives.
A solid plan.
This is going to hurt.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
The path is clear. something here.
Adventures call to them. Applause, please. Right.
The end draws near.
A fatal mistake. Will they ever learn?
Burn.
She's not doing as much now.
Unworthy. Yeah.
Forwards!
Serves you right.
Your life ebbs low. You're so fragile.
A fine use of my talents.
Flames take you.
I've spotted something.
A clever ploy.
I failed. I'm sorry.
What manner of country is this? Where is the lavish dining, the festivals? Place barely merits a footnote in my compendium. You've lost a chance to resolve this peacefully.
Wretched things.
What a waste.
You deserved it.
Primitives!
Taste my fury. Despicable.
Oh, he's Venom Wolf. Really?
Aim carefully.
Become as dust. Repent.
Any last wishes?
So is this a Venom Wolf also? Yep. But poison doesn't affect her.
Will they ever learn?
Oh, I should have done that instead. I know what I should have done.
This is going to hurt.
Advance! Unworthy.
Attack! My skills exceed yours.
Your life ebbs low. What a waste.
This is where I step in.
A fine use of my talents.
Request. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
Knowledge of count 6. Seven, 0, 8, 13, 14.
You require my assistance?
That's gonna be hard to pull off, I think.
This is not the way it works.
I'm afraid it is the way that it works. You failed.
Something here.
Is there something else though?
Tread lightly.
Yeah, there is.
My search was not in vain.
And Lindsay was called forth.
She was. Yeah, you're right.
Applause, please.
I'll turn you to ash.
Serves you right.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. He's got some sting to him.
Burn.
A clever ploy.
A solid plan.
Become as dust.
Wretched things.
You deserved it.
Oh, God.
Let's head out.
Grotus awaits us.
The path is clear.
Let's make this quick.
Any last wishes? I'm writing you out of our story.
Despicable.
Forwards!
Flames take you.
This is where I step in.
Hey. I did not see that.
Repent.
Advance.
Ha! Primitives.
Oh, I should have used the damn fucking thing again. Holy crap. I didn't know they were that low. I had no idea.
Magritium Turino.
Require healing.
I gotta stay put.
Taste my fury.
I had to get the thing away from him, the danger from him. Where's the one?
Serves you right.
I feel faint. Learn from my mistake.
Son of a bitch.
Magritium Turinos.
Unworthy.
That was nice and lucky.
I require healing.
This is going to hurt. Burn!
If he gets hit with another spell, I've got to do something like that.
Yes.
Let us be careful.
That doesn't seem right either.
Oh, sorry. Was lost in thought.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Speak. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
Were there not? I just want to be sure. These groups kind of starting to have a little trouble against these were-tigers. Not exactly what I would call friendly.
Oh, I don't like
I've spotted
surprises.
something.
I wrote it like I saw it. Anything else? What troubles you?
I'll go ahead.
You cannot stand against me. Wretched things.
Will they ever learn?
You deserved it. Any last wishes?
Flames take you.
Ona Adayana.
An alchemist.
Despicable.
Fuck.
Taste my fury.
Aim carefully.
Your life ebbs low.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's 2 levels. Getting a little, starting to get a little, those word titles can tear you up a little bit. That's gonna be it for now.